Elon Musk has announced that he is temporarily putting his much-anticipated deal to buy Twitter on hold now. Musk announced the $44 billion deal in April. He said one of his goals was to eradicate spam accounts and bots on the platform. Musk announced the decision in a tweet, which links to a Reuters article about fake accounts, representing less than 5% of the users. Shares of Twitter dropped 20% in pre-market trading. Meanwhile, the CEO, Parag Agrawal, has fired 2 top managers. He has put a pause on hiring and has also ordered cost cuts in most areas. Kevon Beckpour led Twitter's consumer division, and Bruce Falk used to oversee the revenue unit. Both of them were suddenly asked to leave. Reports suggest that Twitter's legal head is also in the chopping blocks. The India-American Vijaya Gadde is set to have spearheaded the account suspension of Donald Trump, a move that has been widely criticized by Elon Musk. Twitter's shares plummeted after Elon Musk announced the latest decision. Markets are becoming anxious about the possibility of recession. Twitter shares fell 17.7% to $37.10 in pre-market trading. Musk will have to pay Twitter $1 billion fee if he was to cancel this deal. Analysts say that the Twitter circus show was likely to translate into a Friday 13th horror show. There are a number of problems that face Musk as of now. The first is skepticism. Even though Musk has been able to secure funds for the deal, there has always been skepticism over whether he would really go through with the plan. Tesla shares have lost about a quarter of their value since Musk disclosed stake in Twitter. There have also been concerns that Musk may have to sell more Tesla shares to fund the deal. Musk's connection to Tesla is also a part of the problem. Musk sold a significant number of Tesla shares to help finance his Twitter deal. Tesla shares have been sinking this year. Musk received over $7 billion in funding from high-profile private investors, including Oracle's co-founder Larry Ellison. Even though lately Musk has been active on Twitter, he has shared very little details about his overall plan. Musk owns Tesla and SpaceX. Elon Musk's estimated worth is $240 billion, according to Forbes. His style of ownership has time and again landed him in trouble with the authorities. He has hit several bumps with the Twitter takeover attempt as well. And with us on the broadcast this minute is Martin Bryant from Manchester. He is a technology expert and the editor of the Geek Out social media newsletter. Thanks very much, Martin, for being here with us. What do you make of this latest announcement coming in from Elon Musk, which has also been linked to fake accounts on the platform?
Yes. So if there's one thing you can predict about Elon Musk, it's that it's going to be unpredictable. Whatever he does, there's always an element of chaos about it. And so here, it's hard to know exactly what's happening. Either he does genuinely want to know more about the problem of fake accounts, although if he was just waiting for more information, that's the kind of thing that would be going on behind the scenes. It's not really something that he would need to announce as something that was putting the deal on hold. So it feels like a play from Elon Musk here. Either he wants a cheaper price for Twitter, which he could get now. Certainly after he's made the announcement, as you were saying, the price of Twitter shares are lower. But even then, before then, it was looking like he could have got a cheaper deal than he did in terms of the price he was offering to pay for it. So it could be a renegotiation tactic, or it could be, and this is a possibility, he's trying to back out and he's looking for a way to blame Twitter for it, maybe by suggesting that they haven't fully disclosed details of fake accounts, perhaps. That may be a way for him to back out of the deal, because he's come at this as really all being about free speech and allowing a wider range of voices on the platform. But he's you've seen his position on free speech evolve over the past few weeks to the point now where he's talking in a lot more of a sophisticated manner about content moderation. And that's something that shows that he's maybe learning that it's not quite as easy as just saying all legal speech can be allowed on Twitter. And maybe the fun and the novelty and the idea of having his own social network, maybe that's starting to fade a little for him.
Right, Martin, let's also talk about what's happening within Twitter offices. It's an extremely difficult time for the employees as well. Give us a sense of what you are picking up on, what the mood is like within the Twitter employee community. We've now also gathered that Parag Agrawal has fired 2 top managers. What do you make of that as well?
Are likely to really darken the mood even further in Twitter. Certainly, I've been hearing of people leaving Twitter, planning to leave Twitter, beyond the public announcements. There are people behind the scenes who definitely are considering their position. They're not sure they really want to work for a Twitter that is run as Elon Musk seems to want to run it. Certainly he's been talking about cutting the staff headcount as a way to save money, to bring up the revenue and the profit for Twitter. So Kayvon Beykpour particularly, he was the spearhead for a real consumer product development push at Twitter over the past 2 years that has seen Twitter launch a lot of new features, a lot of new products, particularly Spaces, its audio social product, which has taken off really well. So I think certainly the sense of Twitter going in an unfamiliar and uncertain direction, that seems to be the sense within Twitter as much as it is outside. I think Parag Agrawal is probably getting Twitter ready for Elon taking over. And the fact is, the deal might not still might not happen, and he might have made all these changes, and then he's set Twitter up to be run by Elon Musk in the way Elon Musk wants to run it, but then Elon Musk doesn't turn up, which could be a real problem for Twitter.
Right, that reminds me of what Parag Agrawal had said right at the very outset when the first announcement of Elon Musk taking over Twitter had emerged, that there is an uncertain future that lies ahead. That is what he told the employees as well. Martin, we're leaving it there for the moment. Thanks very much for joining us with your assessment of the Twitter turmoil and all of that uncertainty and the speculation which is doing the rounds.
Thank you.
WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.